Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Dear Self podcast. Hi Self, it's me. I'm checking in, and today let's talk about your content creation journey. So today I want to share with you 5 lessons from your content creation journey. Listen to this so that you don't lose the fire and stop creating. Okay, in a nutshell, this is what I want to tell you. Technology gets easier. 2, you get better. 3, overwhelm is when your skill doesn't match the challenge. 4, adjust as you see fit. And 5, you can find your passion again. Don't stay stagnant and keep moving. Let's get into it. Okay, Ruth, alam ko na you're very creative. You have ADHD. You can't stay in a monotone job. That's why you chose this path as a content creator. And alam ko rin na puro overwhelm nangyari sa'yo. And you feel so disappointed with yourself kasi yung growth mo as a content creator not as fast or as profitable as yung mga kasabayan mo. Pero ikaw, malayo na ang narating mo. Just keep on going. Number 1, the reason na hindi ka lumalaki as a person or the reason na hindi ka nagpo-progress in your career as a content creator is kasi you got stuck. You got stuck in a problem na you don't know how to solve. And finally now, after almost 10 years of content creating, you finally figured out the psychology of why it's all not working out. Okay, this is the reasons why yung goal mo hindi natutupad. Okay, let me break it down for you. Alam ko naman masyado tayong, ikaw at ako, masyado tayong, we don't get social cues as people with ASD. It's so hard. And sa atin, lahat long cut. Hindi natin kaya yung shortcut. Kailangan talaga natin internalize, i-process and everything. Kaya ito, i-message ko sa'yo ha, para madali mo siyang ma-process at yung result, mas madali mo rin makuha. Ganito. The reason you're stuck, the real reason you feel like you're stuck is meron kang identity, meron kang belief. The 2 of these is keeping you stuck. The problem is meron kang goal. Meron kang gustong puntahan. Goal mong maging content creator. Ever since then, you just want to share kung ano yung mga na-learn mo sa life, make it easier for other people who is following along. But this time, this is me from your future, trying to make it easier for you to follow along. So this is the reason why you are stuck. Why so many nights you're sleepless and you feel like you can't move on. Kasi the problem is meron kang goal. You feel stuck. Hindi mo siya ma-reach nang hindi mo ma-explain kung bakit. Ngayon, ito, explain natin. The reason na hindi mo ma-reach yung goal mo. Gusto mo maging vlogger, di ba? Gusto mo maging content creator. Profitable one. And it's your full-time job and it's the one supporting you. Okay? The reason why napakatagal mo makarating doon is you have an identity. Ang identity, in this case, is hindi ka techie. Just because you're a girl, just because hindi ka talaga na-expose sa technical stuff, it takes time for you to learn technical things. So, hindi ka updated sa technology, hindi ka, yung identity mo na yun, nasobrahan naman, na in-internalize mo, na lahat na lang ng technical thing nahihirapan ka, you shy away from it, and hindi mo na lang sinusolve yung problem, hinahayaan mo na lang siyang mag-rock doon. That's why you got stuck. Another reason you got stuck, meron kang belief, meron kang limiting belief. Yung limiting belief na yun is the reason you are stuck to get to your goal. Okay? Another scenario, you want to be a flight attendant. Meron kang identity na hindi ako maganda. Meron kang limiting belief na good things happen to others but not for me. Pag nilet go mo yung dalawang pabigat na yon, that's the only time that you will be able to reach your goal. So again, para mag-manifest yung minamanifest mo, yung gusto mong goal na mangyari sa'yo, first, change your identity. Huwag ka nang yung identity mo is the most painful thing to change. Kasi people, human nature, tend to identify themselves to such identity. Kaya nga, usong-uso yung mga kappa, gamma, ganon. Kasi when you are part of a group like that, you become part of an identity. Ina-attach mo yung sarili mo doon. Become detached to that identity. In the case of content creation, become detached to the identity na hindi ka techie. Okay? Become detached to the identity na limiting belief mo na good things happen to others but not to me. Okay? Yung dalawang yun ang balakid kung bakit hindi mo makuha yung ano. The moment na matanggal mo na yung identity mo na yun at i-question mo yung belief mo na yun, paano ba i-question yung belief na yun? Tanungin mo, bakit ba ako naniniwala na ganito? Ano ba yung unang pagkakataon na nangyari to sa akin na na-feel ko na good things happen to others but not for me? And then you will remember na nung elementary ka, good things happen to your classmates but not for you. Because your classmates, they have their full parents. Every birthday nila, pinapartihan sila sa school. Meron silang nanay at tatay na nagsusupport sa kanila. Nakita mo yun. Pero nagtatanong ka ngayon sa sarili mo, bakit sa akin wala? Bakit sa birthday ko parang wala lang? Di ba? Iiyak na naman tayo. Iiyak na naman tayo sa episode na to. Iiyak tayo nung last. Di ba? So, dahil doon sa instance na nangyari sa kabataan mo, yun yung pinaka-first time na na-feel mo na good things happen to others, but not to me. Okay? Siguro it's a coping mechanism ng panahon na yun, na elementary ka pa lang. Pero ngayon, na matanda ka na, dala mo pa rin siya. Yung belief na yun. And it's served you well during elementary, high school, para lang hindi mo makompare yung sarili mo sa ibang estudyante, classmates mo, or kaibigan. Pero ngayon, it's stopping you from reaching your potential. So, the moment na, alam ko na yung pinanggalingan ng limiting belief na yun. Hindi na ako mag-identify sa mga hindi techie na mga tao. Siguro kasi may napanood kang Korean novela noon na yung bida-bida is maganda. Pero hindi siya technologically adapt and it's become a character quirk. Pero ikaw, hindi ka K-drama character. Huwag mo nang romanticize yung sarili mo na quirky, part of your quirky personality is not serving you now. Okay? So let go of that identity. It's gonna be painful kasi you're gonna die to that identity. And identity death is one of the most painful death na humans experience. Isa yun sa mga nabasa kong libro. I forgot na kung kanino. Pero I can quote Dan Ko, yung YouTube channel na yun. Kasi if you listen to that YouTube channel, it has a lot of spirituality concepts and mindfulness concept that would help in our practical world right now. So ngayon, the problem is, gusto mong maging content creator, pero you're stuck. Once malet go mo yan, you will see how technology have changed right now in the past 10 years. It's so much easier to edit a video now. It's so much easier to caption now. Kung dati, talagang nagsashy away ka at parang nag-out-body experience ka every time na meron kang task na very techy, na parang ayaw mong harapin. After 10 years, now's the time na it's gonna be so much easier. Sabi nila, AI is going to replace our jobs right now. So there are two ways that, actually I feel scared, kasi there are two ways that this can go down. AI technology, you can see it as somebody replacing the jobs. Makikita mo man sa dami ng layoffs na nangyayari internationally and locally ngayon. Di ba nga ikaw na-feel mo rin yun, na layoff din, di ba? So, ang mangyayari niya, either you look at it at that light or the other side of the coin, in which you are the content creator. You can use free AI tools. Kasi narinig ko kanina lang, na they use AI to create their ebook. They use AI to create their online courses. Eh, ang dami-dami natin idea for that. Diba? So, para tayong jumakpat ngayon. Just open your eyes and see how technology is so much easier now. Learn how to do that. And don't get overwhelmed. Again, overwhelmed is the reason sometimes na hindi ka na nag-move on sa career mo. Hindi ka na nag-continue as a content creator kasi overwhelmed ka na. Ganito kasi yun, ang dami mong expectations sa different brands mo. Tapos hindi mo siya nagagawa. So ngayon, let me tell you how to solve the problem of overwhelm. Well, there's a meditation for that. Try mo muna yung mag-meditate. But this profound understanding that overwhelm happens because the skill that you currently have doesn't fit the challenges that you are trying to solve. So how do you solve that predicament? Improve your skill. Buti na lang, ngayon, napakadami ng online resources. You can learn at your own pace sa own bahay mo. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-attend ng iba't ibang kung ano-ano, kung saan-saan ng mga universities just to learn a certain skill. So once you upskill yourself, that means you can solve the problem of overwhelm. Second point, you get better. Okay? Dati, hirap na hirap tayo magsalita sa harap ng camera. Pero ngayon, naman, kapag pa mukha natin, nag-OOTD pa tayo. Kasi naturally, our natural temperament talaga is shy. Kita mo naman sa anak mo. Ikaw talaga yun. Kulang na lang hindi magsalita. Pero, through the years, paulit-ulit natin siyang gawin. Paulit-ulit natin gawin yung buong process. At masasanay din tayo. Just like how we learn any skill in life. So again, technology gets better. You get better. Overwhelm is happening when the challenge is higher than your skill. So the solution is increase your skill to meet the challenge. Alright? And fourth point, adjust as you see fit. Alam ko naman na gagawin mo to kasi ginawa mo to. So when the content creation is being challenging for you and overwhelming for you, nag-adjust ka, you started your own physical store, your handicraft store, yung paglaom store. And I'm so proud of you that you did it. You dedicated a year to conceptualizing the products, promoting the products, marketing the products, testing it, and success. So now, we adjust as we see fit. To do that, dahil doon, nagkaroon tayo ng additional source of income. Pero I just wanna point out na there are two ways to working. Kaya akala mo mahirap siya. Kasi kaya hindi ka nag-a-adjust. Ganito kasi yun. You have to understand this. When you are working to build, mas maraming oras talaga ang kinakailangan. Kagaya nung nagsisimula tayo sa paglaong. Lahat ng bazaars. Lahat ng time nasa production, conceptualization, testing, market testing, product testing, lahat yun naman. Kasi we're still building it. Now, almost 2 years after, we're just working to maintain it. The bookkeeping, meron na tayong clients na sinusuplayan. Pag nag-order sila, gawa na lang ulit. So you're now building to maintain. And the workload gets easier and the income gets higher. Sa simula, walang income but the workload is high. You have to understand that profound foundation of the different types of work. Okay? So Ruth, you have to understand this kasi this is what I want you to teach your two handsome boys. Your two little kids. This is how they should view work. Work to build so that one day you can work to maintain. So now, balik ulit tayo sa content creation kasi maintain na natin yung ating physical store. Meron tayong pwesto, meron tayong seller, meron tayong clients, meron tayong mga suki. So nag-ongoing na siya. Kaya na niyang panindigan yung sarili niya. Ngayon, we're just maintaining it and now we're building again another another passion project. It's not another. It's still the old one. Babalikan lang natin. And now, this time, alam mo yung dumating ka sa point na parang ayaw mo nang bumangon. Buong gabi, buong umaga, burn out ka. Yun yung time na pandemic. Meron tayong freelance job. May mini-maintain kang YouTube channel. At the same time, may hinahabol kang pambayad sa bangko sa mga kautangan. Hindi ba? Yun yung time na yun. Oh my gosh. So parang sa pagka-burnout na yun, parang ayaw mo nang gumalaw. Ayaw ko na talagang gumalaw. Pagod na pagod. At upos na upos ka na. So the only solution to that, parang exercise lang. If you want more energy, keep on exercising. Kung wala kang energy, low ang energy mo, go on a walk. Go on your yoga. Go lift weights. Pero wag sobra kasi nagka-sleepless tayo nung nakaraan. Hindi na tayo nakatayo. Okay? Go and do your exercises. Keep moving. And then the passion will return. I promise you. Keep creating. And then your content creation passion will return. Alright? Don't be discouraged if you are not as successful as yung mga kasabayan mo. Don't be discouraged if yung bottom line mo hindi na the same as before. Don't be discouraged. Just keep on creating something new. Keep on doing it. And then you will have clarity on what to do. And then execute. Now you're better at it kasi you've been doing it for some time. Well, yun lang ang aking check-in with you self today. Ang aking mga nuggets of wisdom from 10 years of content creating. My younger self. Keep on going. You will find the clarity that you've been wanting. Let go of the identities. Let go of the limiting belief. And then, once that heavy burden is gone, you'll be able to see clearly better. To solve your overwhelmed problem, I know it's been plaguing you for the past 5 years. You've been overwhelmed. It's all because of the combination of this. Wala kang skill, may identity crisis ka, may limiting belief ka. Solusyonan natin yon, and then you see a clearer path na. Also, it helps na wag kang mag-compare. Okay? Stop mo yung pag-compare, pero since we're human beings, mag-compare naman talaga tayo. Ay, nako. Keep on going. You can do it. Wake up.